request Dr. Irfanullah to begin with the surah recitation, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Ameen. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise and thanks be to Allah, the Lord of all that exists, the most gracious, the most merciful, the owner of the day of judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the way of those upon whom you have bestowed your grace, not that of those who earn your anger, nor of those who went astray. Sadaqallahul Azim.
Thank you, Dr. Irfanullah, sir. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good evening to one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, आज की पावन उपलक्ष्य 15 अगस्त, जिसे हम स्वतंत्रता दिवस भी कहते हैं, जिसे आज पूरा हमारा भारतवर्ष आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव के रूप में मना रहा है, इस उपलक्ष्य में मैं आप सभी का अभिनंदन करता हूं और आप सबको इस पावन उपलक्ष्य की कोटि-कोटि बधाई देता हूं. The month of July and August were really very historic and memorable for all of us. The sports stars of our country made us proud, and they have won the different medals: bronze, silver, gold, and they have brought laurels to our country in the Olympic Games. We celebrated the first birthday of National Education Policy 2020 in the previous month. We enjoyed and adored the success of our 10th and 12th graders. Today, on the 75th Independence Day of our beautiful and beloved country, India, we are here to glorify the academic achievements of each and every student of class 10 and class 12. These students have added many feathers to the cap of International Indian School, Al Jubail. To make the day memorable and grace the occasion, we have with us our chief guest, Mr. Asim Anwar, the Second Secretary, Embassy of India, and Observer of International Indian Schools in the Kingdom. We have with us Madam Niyati Paruti as our guest of honor. She is the President of the Higher Board. We are blessed with the presence of the Higher Board members, Mr. Awais Patni and Mr. Irfan Saeed. Mr. Abdul Ghafoor Danish, former member of Higher Board, is also with us this evening. We are honored to have the chairman and members of School Managing Committee. To beautify this occasion, our teachers, parents, principals from different international Indian schools in the kingdom and students have joined us through Zoom and through the live streaming of YouTube channel. मेरी पहचान है मेरा हुस्न सलूक, मेरी पहचान है मेरा हुस्न सलूक, मेरी शोहरत मेरी तस्वीर की मोहताज नहीं. With these words, I very respectfully call our Honorable Principal Dr. Naushad Ali sir to make a welcome speech and present the academic report for the academic session 2020 and 2021. Sir, please.
Okay, thank you, Fakhruddin Saab.
Welcome.
Honorable Second Secretary, the Embassy of India, Riyadh, School Observer, Mr. Asim Anwar, respected President of Higher Board, Mrs. Niyati Parvati, members of the Higher Board, esteemed Chairman, Dr. Irfan Hamid Khan, and members of the School Managing Committee, principals of the different Indian schools in the Kingdom, supervisors of the different sections, teachers, distinguished guests, parents, and the stars of the today's event, our diligent and dedicated students. Assalamu alaikum, good evening, and happy 75 Independence Day. I take immense pleasure to welcome you all for the felicitation ceremony of the student of classes 10th and 12th for the academic session 2021. Today is the historic day as we celebrate our 75 Independence Day with a lot of pride and fervor. 15 August is a significant day for every Indian as it reminds us about the dawn of the new beginning and the establishment of free and progressive India. Let us remember the sacrifices made by our freedom fighters and contribute in every possible way for our nation's growth and progress. I would like to take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to our honorable chief guest, Mr. Asim Anwar, who is an exemplary leader and an eminent administrator. Your insightful advice and keen interest has helped us to progress towards the academic excellence. We hope your support and valuable contribution will help us to achieve our goals in the coming future also. We are indeed grateful for your gracious presence. I would also like to extend a hearty welcome to our guest of honor, Mrs. Niyati Parvati, who has motivated us with her presence, an ardent educationist and dynamic person whose guide in financial analysis and unconditional support has helped us throughout the year. I also welcome Higher Board member Mr. Irfan Saeed and Mr. Awais Patni, who help us and guide us in a smooth functioning of the school. I also welcome our former Higher Board member Mr. Abdul Ghafoor Danish, who always guided us with his expertise in academics, finance, and administration. It is our privilege to have you with us today on this special occasion. As you all know, this year, the classes 10th and 12th result was prepared by the school in accordance with the CBSE guidelines. Particularly for class 10th, the guidelines state to allocate mark into 5 complex steps. I request all the parents and students to please listen to these steps and understand how the result was prepared by the schools. Step 1, the CBSE states to form a result committee of 5 senior teachers from our school and 2 from neighboring school who will prepare the overall result. In second step, CBSE states to take 10 marks from unit test, 30 marks from midterm, and 40 marks from pre-board exam. In third step, the CBSE evaluate the result of last 3 years of our school, that is 2018, 19, and 20, out of which in 2019, our school has produced a best result. Thus, the result of 2019 become the reference year for the preparation of class 10th result for 2021. In step 4, CBSE state to follow the each subject average and total average of the reference year, that is 2019, and maintain the same average in 2021. On fifth step, the CBSE say to divide the marks obtained by the student in step 2nd, that is out of 80 into 6 ranges. The ranges are less than 26, between 26 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and 70 to 80. Further, CBSE said to follow the numbers of the student obtain the marks in this range in the reference year 2019 should also be maintained in 2021. Let me explain you by giving an example. If 10 students had scored less than 26 marks in any subject in 2019, the same number of the students should also get the marks less than 26 in 2021. Similarly, if 20 students got above 90% marks in 2019, the same number of the students should get the marks this year also. The results were uploaded in CBSE software based on the all above steps. CBSE portal itself reject in the case of any discrepancy. Based on the above tabulation policy, the result committee prepared the result of the class 10th. For class 12th, result was also prepared by the result committee as per the guidelines of the CBSE, which states to take 30% from 30% from class 10, 30% from class 11, and 40% from class 12 pre-board. At the outset, let me congratulate all these students for their spectacular performance in CBSE 10th and 12th board exam 21. We are proud for our students, teachers, and parents for showing grit and patience in this unprecedented time. It is a matter of pride that the school has consistently maintained academic excellence and has produced 100% quality result in both 10th and 12th class. I feel immense proud and privileged to inform you all about the outstanding performance of our student in class 10th and 12th CBSE board exam. IS Jubail achieved for the first time in the history of the Jubail, the student scored the highest percentage, 99.2 in class 10th, 98.6 in class 12th science stream, 95.8 in class 12th commerce stream. As the pandemic forced us for virtual learning, even after this, all the students have performed brilliantly. In class 10th, the total number of students, 358, appear for the board exam. 202 students scored above 80%, out of which 101 students scored above 90%, and three students achieved 100% marks in mathematics and social science each, and one student achieved 100% marks in English. While in class 12th, 227 students appear for the board exam, 175 students scored above 80%, out of which 64 students scored above 90%. One student scored 100% marks in mathematics. Success is the collaborative efforts. So I take this opportunity to thank the chairman and members of the school managing committee for their unconditional support and guidance throughout the academic achievement. I also take this opportunity to acknowledge the sincere efforts of the officiating vice principals, HMs, and various in charges who have worked tirelessly with dedication and have helped us to realize our goal. I would also take a moment to applaud the valuable contribution and sincere efforts of our committed teachers who played an enormous role in molding and nurturing our students to fulfill their dreams and aspirations. Our teachers are our asset and play a vital role in implementing our academic program and vision that promotes a habit of learning and pursuit of excellence among the students. Congratulations to the proud parents. We value and appreciate the continuous support for your side. Also, the school acknowledge the efforts put by the parents for their kit in arranging electronic devices and internet connection as the studies were conducted online. I would like to express my appreciation to all my aspiring students You all truly deserve the recognition and love from all of us. Each one of you have worked hard to discover your potential and achieve your goals with determination. So go forth and embrace your future with open arms and pursue your own life journey of discovery and make a mark in the world. May Almighty bless you all with goodness and success. Wishing every student best of luck for their bright future. Please take care and stay safe. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, sir, for such elaborate and a wonderful report. No doubt we had a very good experience in evaluating and tabulating the results of 10th and 12th, and we were enriched with the new experience of tabulation. Thank you very much, sir, for this detailed report. Now, with due respect, I invite our controller, ex-controller of examination, Dr. Irfanullah, and our IT in charge, Mr. Nadimullah Sharif, to kindly begin with the felicitation ceremony of classes 10th and 12th. This has been recorded earlier. Mr. Nadimullah and Dr. Irfanullah, please take over.
Yes, sir, please.
Assalamu alaikum and very good evening, honorable dignitaries, respected principal, chairman, members of managing committee, dear students and parents. I wish you all the 75th Happy Independence Day of India. Now, I would like to read out the names of the best performers of the school in Science and Commerce stream. The first best performer of the science stream is Vaishnavi Katiyar with 98.6%. Then the second best performance is Kaushik and Firdaus Fatima. The third best performer in the science stream, Master Subrajyoti Patra and Diya Vijay Kumar. Then in commerce stream, the first best performer is Master Harun Jacob with 95.8%. And then Miss Nabiha Fatima and Disha Lad. And in class 12th, Master Kaushik, he scored 100 marks out of 100 in the subject mathematics. And now I would like to read out the names of the best performers of class 10th. The first best performer in class 10th is Miss Shirsha Banerjee with 99.2%. Then Miss A.R. Walli Amma, who scored 98.2%. And then Anand Ramesh, Master Anand Ramesh with 98%. And I am honored to announce the names of those students who scored 100 marks out of 100 in class 10th. First, Miss Shirsha Banerjee, she scored 100 marks in English as well as in the subject mathematics. Then Master Varaj, he scored 100 marks in the subject mathematics, and Master Zaid Arif also scored 100 marks in the subject mathematics. Then we have 3 students, those who scored 100 marks in social science subject, Master Deep Joshi and Master Anshul Sandeep. And the last one is Master Somya Parmar. I would like to thank our Honorable Principal Sir and Chairman Sir and the Managing Committee members to give me this opportunity. Now I would like to request Mrs. Manjusha Madam, the Senior Supervisor of Senior Secondary, to continue the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Nadeem sir, just check, our voice is not coming.
Nadeem sir, please.
नदीम साहब, वॉइस नहीं आ रही मैडम की.
Suresh, Dimbachia Krina Ashwin, Ariba Gufran, Meghna Subi, Nafisa Suzna, Umema Faiz, Sadia Sabahat, Zoya Khalil Deshmukh, Ariba Farhan, Aisha Siddiqa, Ashley Elsa Anil, Ania Nabil Ahmad, Adia Patel, Fatima Salim, Atifa Mohammad Zubair, Noora Fatima Abdul Halim, Tania Nizam, Arwa Muslim Ghulam Abbas, Manya Singh, Damini Sharavanan, Aisha Altaf Muqaddam, Shagufta Jalil Ahmad, Memin Abdul Salam, Sana Azad, Riha Khan, Kashish Rastogi, Padmanabhan Vishwashri, Fatima Miraj, Rafia Fatima Rashid. Now I'll proceed to class 10. Shreya Pradhan, Noor Abdul Ghaffar, Astha Desai, Tania Mohammad Akbar Momin, Priya Majmundar, Afaf Tanveer, Adina Jobi, Divya Krishna, Shreya Parvati, Haifa Sherin, Sunera Ibtisam Khan, Chaitanya Satish, Sadhana Devarajan, Sayyida Husna Fatima, Sadia Nizam, Anand Fatima, Narne Pallavi Snigdha, Riddhi Chavda, Sariga Santosh, Anmol Patel, Devishri, Adiba Abdul Wahid, Ikra Fadnes, Afshin Fatima Ahmad, Humaira Aziz Nasurkar, Bala Sahib Nafisa Tahsin, Minha Shajid, Ifra Maryam, Musfira Arif, Rubaiya Parveen, Anushka Bajpayee, Sana Mohammad Ismail, Nabiha Fatima Amin, Ridal Nizam, Seher Fatima, Teres Gomes, Vedanshi Chanchu, Venumacha Sharmila Raju, Asma Ejaz Khan, Priyanka Juttu, Vedika Srinivas, Saili Chaudhary, Meghna Nilesh Verma, and Elizabeth Lenoy, and last but not the least, Afifa Mariam. Heartiest congratulations to all the class 12th and 10th students. Now I would like to invite Mr. Mohammad Amjad, the HM of the academic year 2020-21, of classes 9 to 12 boys section. Thank you all. Over to Mr.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening to one and all. Welcome to the felicitation ceremony of students of classes 10th and 12th for the batch 2020 and 2021. Honorable dignitaries who have spared their valuable time is the occasion of the felicitation of the students by sparing their valuable time. Principal, teachers, parents, and dear students. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. And wish you all a happy Independence Day. All depends. Those who have got more than 90% in class 10 and 12 board examinations. So let me start with the class 12 science stream students. Names are as follows. Master Fahad Amjad Kamal, Master Muhammad Maaz Akhtar, Master Isaac, Master Muhammad Yusuf Sheikh, Master Pranav Ramkumar, Master Abdullah Jamid, Master Muhammad Amir, Master Nishit Jagdish Geet, Master Amal Mohan, Master Muhammad Mushtaba Ali, Master Alrain Liju, Master Rohit Senthil, Master Madhav Prasad, Master Sira Yeshwant, Master Muhammad Ayan Siddiq, Master Joel Reggie Thomas, Master Aryan Prashant Desai, Master Yam Sagar, Master J.M. Dave, Master Muhammad Asad Khan, Let me proceed for announcing the names of the students of commerce stream, those who have got more than 90%. Master Umaid Abdul Ghani, Master Jomin Joseph. Now, let us proceed for the names of the class 10th students. Before that, a great poem which is written by Dr. Harvamsh Rai Bachchan says, मन का विश्वास लोगों में साहस बढ़ता है, चढ़कर गिरना, गिरकर चढ़ना ना अखरता है, कुछ किए बिना ही जय जयकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. Let us proceed for the students of class 10. The names of the students those who have got more than 90% in class 10 are as follows. Master Ganesh Ravi, Master Dev Dixit Kumar Patel, Master Surya Jayesh Shubha, Master Subhan Rafiq, Master Madan Kumar Kumaran, Master Hamza Arshid Shah, Muhammad Risham, Master Matthew V. George, Master Rudraksh Avasti, Master Sriram Lakshmi Narasimhan, Master Aqil Ahmad, Master Muhammad Yafi Akhtar, Master Ashmit Sudhir, Master Marvel Gigi, Master Castillo Shaji, Master Nabil Sharif Haja Muhammad, Master Muhammad Zuhaib Sheikh, Master Ananda Krishnan Pradeep, Master Snehdeep Das, Master Kishar Nath Isakkipan, Master Mohammad Usman Sheikh, Master Sujay Dinesh Dalsare, Master Bhatt Samyak Mehul, Master Sai Murli Aditya, Master Sudarshan, Master Ibrahim Fayaz Shalla, Master Ayan Reza, Master Taha Rahman, Master Aaron George Biju, Master Mohan Padmesh Gujarati, Master Sandesh Sharash Chandra Kyalikar, Master Satish Mantri, Master Rohit Reni Verghese, Master Job Biju Cherian, Master Rohit Desalanka, Master Ayush Kumar Mistri, Master Kal Shiladia, Master Preet Dharmendra Patel, Master Mohammad Bilal, Master Jeffin Paul Osef, Master Adyan Irfan Khan, Master Mohammad Hussain Ali, Master Sudanwa Joshi, Master Adnan Anwar, Master Aaron Roy Thomas, Master Devan Shah, Master Daksh Saidesh Kumar Prajapati, Master Adnan Anjumad Momin, Master Syed Yunus Ahmed. Congratulations to all of you dear students.
Thank you, Dr. Irfanullah. Thank you, Madam. Thank you, Mr. Amjad. Thank you, Mrs. Manjusha Chitle. Thank you, Dr. Irfanullah, sir. And hearty congratulations to all the students, those who have really brought laurels to the school. Now, our students, they have their success stories to tell. So, every student will represent his stream. First of all, I invite Srisha of class 10, Srisha Banerjee of class 10. She will tell us about her experiences and she will represent the whole students of class 10, boys and girls. Srisha, please. Srisha Banerjee.
Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Chairman, distinguished Managing Committee members, respected teachers, and my dear friends, a very good evening to all. I am Srisha Banerjee, a student of International Indian School Education. Feeling proud and expressing my gratitude to get this opportunity, sitting in front of you to share my thoughts. It was 3rd August, 9:30 a.m. The atmosphere was anxious. My parents and I sitting in front of the laptop and waiting for my results. When it came, my joy knew no bounds on scoring 99.2% in CBSE Class 10 board exams. And it became double when the school declared me as the topper of the school. The year was 2014 when I started my journey as IIS student in Standard 4. And it took no time for me to become a part of it with the help of my loving teachers and friends. The journey was smooth, but last year the scenario changed due to COVID-19. We had to take online classes and our principals and teachers supported us to cope up with the situation. Last but not the least, without my parents' support, this achievement would never have been possible. Before I end this speech, I would like to convey my sincere regards to respected principal sir, all my teachers and school staff, my parents, for guiding me till this point. Please shower your blessings upon me so that I become a good person. Thank you.
Thank you very much, dear Srisha, and may God bless you and you keep on rising high and high. Now, before us is a student of class 12. He's from Commerce Stream. He is Master Aaron Jacob. He will just share his views and thoughts with us. Share, please, Aaron Jacob.
30 minutes. exemplary years in this institution is worth more than any other period in my life. First off, thanking Almighty for all the strength and success given to me. Then I would like to thank my teachers and my parents for helping me each and every day of my life. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our beloved principal, Dr. Naushad Ali sir, the school managing committee, and the department managing committee, and the department heads for conducting online exam and overcoming the barriers we faced very effectively. I would also like to thank my classmates.
So, Mr. Professor.
I think
And the entire commerce department and for helping me achieve this feat of becoming a rank holder in this institution. Lastly, I would like to thank my beloved friends for giving me innumerable memories and thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Master Heron. And now we have Vaishnavi Katiyar of class 12th science stream. She will just speak and share her experiences with us. Vaishnavi Katiyar. Please check the audibility. It's not very clear. Audible.
फास्ट नहीं कर सकता हूँ, इसकी पिच करना है।
Nadeem, voice is not clear.
सर वॉइस लो ही है सर वो बच्ची की।
ठीक है, कोई ओके फिनिश।
Word of
Thank you.
Harbin, sir.
Yes. No doubt, Vaishnavi, action speaks louder than words. Your actions told us everything. And no doubt, you have worked very hard and that has brought success to you. And we wish that all the students keep on shining and rising wherever they go. They just keep the flag of IS Jubail and their country ever high. Thank you very much, all the dear students. It's a big honor for us to have very young and dynamic IFS officer, Mr. Asim Anwar. He happens to be the second secretary Embassy of India, and he is observer of international Indian schools in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. He is the chief guest of today's function. He has been a role model to many students who are aspiring to make their careers in civil services. His presentation at Delhi Public School, Bangalore was very inspirational and motivational. जिनमें तन्हा चलने के हौसले होते हैं, जिनमें तन्हा चलने के हौसले होते हैं, एक दिन उन्हीं के पीछे काफिले होते हैं। और आज के दौर में सारे काफिले आपके पीछे हैं। With due respect and great honor, I request our chief guest, Mr. Asim Anwar Sahab, to kindly grace the occasion with his inspirational words. Sir, please.
Thank you very much. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're
Yes, sir.
Okay. Dear friends, President Higher Board, Mrs. Niyati Paruti, other members of the Higher Board, Chairman and members of the School Management Committee of IS Jubail, Principal and staff members, and of course, my dear friends and students of the graduating classes of class 12 and class 10. Good evening, namaste and assalamu alaikum. First of all, I would like to greet you all with the best wishes of the 75th Independence Day celebrations. As you know, today we mark the start of the 75th anniversary of our Independence Day celebrations, and we'll be marking this over the next 2 years. And what is interesting is that it's not only the 75th anniversary of the of India's independence, but also the 75th anniversary of the establishment of or the start of the establishment of bilateral relations between the two countries, India and Saudi Arabia. And what is very important for you all to know is that you finished your schooling at a very interesting time. Both the countries have gone through had a very interesting journey, and have through a lot of reforms and through a lot of changes, and you enter the open world, so to speak, at a very interesting time of both these countries. And especially if I talk about India, I think many of you who will be perhaps going back to India to pursue your higher studies and eventually whatever careers of your choosing, rest assured, you are entering at a very interesting time, and you will have very I'm sure you will all have very successful careers going forward. With this, first of all, I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to all the students of class 12 and 10 of IIS Jubail. In fact, when I was speaking to the principal a few days ago, we were discussing about the program, and I was suggesting that while of course we do have the high achievers, this year I think it's important for everybody to be recognized as an achiever, because it has been an unprecedented year. All of you have had to spend the better part of the last year, in fact more than just the last 1 year, learning from the laptops, as some of the students mentioned here. It has been a challenge for the parents and teachers, of course, but more so for the students, because they have had to go through this last 1 year, perhaps the most crucial of their academic studies so far, without the the reassuring presence, physical presence of their teacher, or without the comforting presence of their close friends and classmates sitting next to them. So I know how challenging that is, and just to sit behind a laptop all alone and to learn, and prepare for the most challenging exam, or rather the challenging academic pursuit that you were all each of you faced. I think each of you, irrespective of the marks, eventual marks, which of course the honorable principal and the respected supervisors and headmasters mentioned of the toppers, but I think each of you, irrespective of the marks, deserves heartiest congratulations. And I think this is really something that all of you should be very proud of. Of course, we are here to specifically honor those who have done very well. The list of those who perform very well has been read out. I would like to congratulate all of you that despite these challenges, you have been able to perform so well. And I think one very interesting thing is that this year's evaluation, and as principal mentioned, it has been a continuous evaluation. And the performance, especially for class 12, includes performance in class 10, 11, 12, up to the pre-boards. And similarly, the continuous evaluation was done for class 10 students as well. This is something I think we all need to look forward to eventually, because if you see the new education policy as well, I think we are moving away slowly from the typical board exam format to a more continuous evaluation. And this, though of course this has been thrust upon us due to the pandemic, this is something we all need to get used to. And I think those who have performed well in this environment, you can take heart from the fact that you have performed in a more realistic scenario. All of us are used to writing board exams where, for 1 or 2 or 3 years, we of course don't care, we slack off, and myself included. And finally, a month before the exams, we get serious because, okay, now exams are coming up, and then we start preparing, and then we just hope that in those 3-hour exam, we perform to the best of our potential, and finally the result comes. But then that 1 or 2 years of continuous effort is not doesn't count for anything. But this time it has counted. And I think, that's, if we have to take away one positive from the outcomes of, this forced outcome through this pandemic, is the fact that we have moved towards a continuous evaluation process, which in fact is more realistic of the way, outcomes are delivered in the real world, rather than just in the confines of a classroom. So congratulations once again to the high achievers whose names were just read out. If you ask me, and of course time is limited, but if I can take a couple of minutes to just give you a few pieces of advice. Now, the advantage I have is, it's been about 20 years since I finished my class 12, at the risk of course, revealing my age, but that doesn't matter. At the same time, I have, worked in a couple of areas, in a couple of careers so far, more than about 10 or 15 years of work experience. So I think I'm able to see the changes which have been happening over the last 20 years in the academic field. And of course, also being able to see how that counts in the real world in one's chosen career, and how that the success of school gets translated to success in college and beyond. I think one most important thing, which I've already mentioned, is that please realize that continuous evaluation and continuous perseverance is always more important than single strokes of brilliance. Okay, there are fields where single strokes of brilliance will yield to positive outcomes. Let's say, for example, in sports, we also have Neeraj Chopra's single stroke of brilliance with the throw of the javelin got him a gold medal. But in perhaps 90 to 95% of the careers, it's not the single stroke of brilliance. It's that dogged perseverance over several months or years that leads to positive outcomes. And most of us will be in jobs, and most of you will be in jobs where you will have to deliver consistent performance over a long period of time. And I think that way this evaluation process has prepared you for it. But at the same time, I would request you to carry that forward. I know a few of you would be disappointed that there was no exam for you to be able to show your your preparedness and come out as a topper, or as a CBSE topper. But that's fine. I think you not always have exams, and definitely there are no exams in the real world. So I think we need to prepare ourselves for it. If I can give you a couple of other pieces of advice. Now, all of you will choose different streams of study. Some of the science students will probably choose engineering or medicine. The commerce students will choose chartered accountancy, MBA, and perhaps law, and so many other fields. Of course, class 10 students, of course, have 2 more years of study in school before they choose a career. Here, I would like to give you a small piece of advice, which is often, sometimes neglected, especially in our current system of education. While in your college, you will all specialize in various fields. Do not forget the basic fundamentals that you'll all pick up in school. So, for example, science students should not forget the basics of history or geography or social studies that you have learned. Similarly, commerce students should not forget the basic sciences and mathematics that they have learned. For the simple reason that eventually, again, if I talk about the real world, you will of course be many of you will be writing competitive exams in the future. UPSC, for example, the exam that I have written, after 15 years, I had to go back as a science and finance student. I had to go back and read history and geography of class 10. It was a challenge, but I think sometimes, if you've really taken interest in reading those books, it will come back to you and it will hold you in good stead in various examinations. But it's not just the examinations I'm talking about. I think a broad-based learning is very, very important. The new education policy that I mentioned will move to that. And some of the universities too will, of course, make sure that you have a broad-based education than specialize very early in life, very early in your studies. But keep in touch with your books, have a broad-based reading habit. And I think that is sometimes, again, ignored, especially amongst Indian students, because we are always worried about performances in examinations. And we forget about basic reading of subjects which are not related to our field of study. And here again, I would give you a piece of advice. Please read the classics. Please read books unrelated to your areas of study, because that will really make you a better person and a more complete person. Because eventually you will realize, maybe after 10 or 15 years in your career, that you need to bring in all your various facets and various knowledge, aspects of knowledge that you have brought in your day-to-day life. And it's not just the core specialization that you will be undergoing in your graduation or post-graduation. Last piece of advice, remember, and this is generic, this is not, of course, it's relevant to all of us, it's not just for the graduating students, is that success is a journey. Okay, there is no, it's not a destination. Nobody can say that, look, I have become successful because, let's say, I cannot say that I'm successful because I'm sitting here as an IFS officer speaking to you, because I still have, like 20 plus years of a career where I'll have to prove myself every day. And there is no, eventually I cannot say that, okay, if I reach this level, I'm successful. If I don't reach that level, I'm a failure. Similarly, all of us have career goals, but eventually those career goals keep changing, and it's a journey. It's not a destination. And all of you need to look at life. Of course, the earlier you do this, the better it is. Right now, your targets will be to probably get into the best universities of your chosen area of study, whether in India or globally. But try to look beyond. See that it's a long-term journey, and pick up the skills that you need eventually in the long term going forward. So do not be scared of a failure here and there. All of us have failed. I have also failed in exams. To give you a simple example, I didn't clear my JEE in 2001, and I thought that's the end of life and I will never be successful. But then I picked up the pieces, and I studied engineering in another college, and eventually I was able to clear the CAT after 4 years and join MBA, and then and a few years later, of course, clear the UPSC as well. So all of us will face failures, whether in exams or in the real world. Take the lessons from that, pick up the pieces and move forward. And I think the earlier you learn this lesson, and perhaps just outside or just after you move out from school, the better it is for you. With that, I would again like to convey my heartiest congratulations to all the students again, class 12 as well as class 10, who have finished their studies and graduated in this very, very challenging time. A special thanks to the teachers who have been able to adopt very quickly and adapt to the changing, adapt to technology and make sure that classes were delivered through the online mode. And of course, the administrators, including the dear principal and the management committee members, and of course, my colleagues in the higher board who have been very, very supportive to make sure that the school is able to function in a highly professional environment. Thank you very much, and my best wishes once again.
Thank you very much, sir, for wonderful pieces of advice you have given to our students. You are very correct. Success has no destination, and the real life journey of our students begins now. Thank you very much, and we hope that we'll keep on getting the inspiration and motivation from you in days to come. Thank you very much, sir, once again. We are fortunate to have with us the President of Higher Board, Madam Niyati Paruthi. She has been our guest of honor today. Madam has always been very kind and supportive to IS Jubail. She has always been there as a torchbearer with a smile and with multiple solutions to all our academic issues. I request Madam Niyati Paruthi to kindly bless our students. Madam, please.
मैडम अनम्यूट कर लें. नियति मैडम अनम्यूट करें प्लीज.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, madam.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much, IS Jubail, for organizing this event to felicitate the success of all the 10th and 12th graders. May I take this opportunity to thank all the teachers and staff for their service during this year of disruption and change. An educational institution is the foundation pillar for a community, and your dedication is visible in each of these students. On this day, when we celebrate our 75th Independence Day, today before us is the generation that will be the driving force that leads and takes our country to where it needs to be on its 100th birthday. The proud parents present here today have taken the difficult steps to show the way for their future. They have shown the possibilities by letting education change the concepts of their children's realities and honing these young minds who will be productive citizens of India and the world. From the first steps of your child to see them running and now flying, it is your continuous desire to impart the best knowledge, wisdom, morals that you have to offer. The school you select for your children is based on the collective idea of the person you would like to see at the end of this long road. All your hard work and dreams are gradually becoming a reality as these 10th and 12th graders move on to the next phase in their lives. The concepts of education have seen significant changes in the last few decades. And as Mr. Asim just pointed out, it is now going to be a much faster change, which we all have to adapt to. From the time when the definition of educational achievement was restricted to a few subjects and courses, we are now at the cusp of an entirely new crossroad. It's no longer a choice, but a necessity to prepare the students for their future and not our past. As the Gen Next, it is your fundamental duty to be curious and inquire with a scientific mind, starting to think beyond our immediate family, friends, and community is the true form of evolution and maturity. This is the information age, and the right use of tools in your hands will be the differentiator and where you will be in a decade from now. What will matter at that time is how best you underscored your abilities, set clear goals, and worked hard to achieve them. This is a time of celebration and triumph. And I saw that on one of the screens, Rick Astley was dancing away. I like that free spirit from some of the students. This is the beginning of your new phase. You will be presented with choices and options and become responsible for your own actions. It may appear that there's no structure, there's no roadmap, and the task will seem daunting. This is your chance to step up and carve your own path. The past year has shown that technological changes are advancing at lightning speed. In order to make it through the disruptive changes, there is no alternative but to rise to the challenge. You have shown resilience and adaptability in the past year, when there were more uncertainties than you as students would have ever encountered before. It's not just enough to try and get by. To move the world, you must strive for excellence. Measure your success not only by your designation and remuneration, but by the excellence that you achieve in whatever field you choose. The greatest gift that anyone can give you is the power to be successful. You are already empowered by your parents and teachers at this stage. Now it's your turn to harness that power. It's my hope that all of you as engineers, architects, medical professionals, lawyers, economists, financial administrators, civil servants, educationists, you would be part of a solution for sustainable designs and innovations for efficiencies, and a lot more that my imagination cannot even fathom today. Allow yourself to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Stay disciplined, stay motivated. Find the right mentors to guide you to overcome any obstacles. Find the right friends to pick you up when you fall. And most of all, enjoy the journey and make yourself proud. Because do not ever forget that education is a privilege. And you all are very, very privileged to have had the education that has been provided by this esteemed group of staff, administrators, teachers, who have all come together today to share in your joy and happiness. Wishing you all a very successful future. Good evening.
Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Your words really inspired the students, and you have been very fortunate to all the students of our school. Whenever and wherever you were there, your blessings used to reach to the students, and because of them, they have excelled high in every aspect of life. Thank you very much for your gracious presence. Today we have with us the man of distinct vision, the man with a distinct vision, the person who is having illuminating ideas and has always paved the way of International School Jubail, as well as other schools in the kingdom. I request, very earnestly request, the former member of Higher Board, Mr. Abdul Ghafoor Danish Sahab, to kindly say a few words to the students. Sir, please.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Walaikum salam, sir.
Namaskar.
Salam.
Sat Sri Akal. And let me just, good evening, respected principal, vice principals, colleagues, families and friends, my dear outgoing 12th and 10th class students. I'm honored and pleased to be here for this felicitation ceremony. Today we are all here to felicitate you as well as bid farewell to our 12th grade students who are leaving the school to step into a new world, and to welcome the 10th grade students to the proverbial high school and the red carpet of the last two steps into the gates of the new world. Happy Independence Day to all of us. This is a special day as we have reached a milestone of being citizens of a free India 75 years ago. Our forefathers shaped and reassured a nation in turmoil. Today, we are reaping the benefits of their sacrifices and hard work. At the outset, I would like to thank the principal of IIS Jubail, Dr. Naushad, for having invited me. Thank you, Principal Sir. As I had said before, I do not miss any opportunity to speak.
Thank you, sir.
There was a time I would be paid to speak. Now I wait to be asked to speak. Times changes. Thank you, Dr. Irfan Saab, CMC, and members of the Managing Committee, IIS Jubail, for remembering me post 5th May. And thank you, Mr. Asim Anwar, for granting the permission to the School Management Committee to invite me as a guest. It is indeed a blessing and honor. It is great to see Madam Niyati, President Higher Board, and other members of the Higher Board. It's never a dull day in lives of Higher Board, and I'm sure the trend continues. My dear friends and teachers and parents of most of all the bright young girls and boys, salutation to the girls who once again gave the boys a run for their money. 14 lakh plus students appeared in grade 12 exams and a pass percentage of 99.37%. A 0.54 percentage edge to girls means a Jubail plus Bureda plus another 2 schools of girls who scored more than the boys at IIS. 10th is a different story altogether. 21 lakh students with 99.04% marks. There too, we have a similar story. There's a difference is nearly all of IIS and KSA. The boys get to see the ponytails of the girls. Come on, boys, buckle up. Just by playing videos on your Zoom screen is not going to help. Hip hip hooray for girls. CBSE in their wisdom has chosen not to declare the merit list, but as far as I'm concerned, all of you, all the students who wrote the exams are on the merit list, because this was not an easy format to work on. There is a learning for grade 10 students here. Take your grade 11 seriously. Unit tests, every test including pre-boards. And yes, extra pressure is on the teachers. I've always urged the parents not to look at the percentage of marks as a criteria for your award's competence. You, my dear students, will excel in life's race by your own hard work, grit and determination. I will not say about others, but for sure, I never had an attendance of these numbers, let alone the percentage being scored by the students of 10 and 12. I want all of you to cross your hearts and say, did you even imagine that you would be able to score these kind of marks ever while you were in high school or grade 12? I remember my last physical visit to our school and saw many of you right from the impressive guard of honor and my interaction with some of you on different occasions. I have all these names in my diary. Vaishnavi, Kaushik, Firdos, Dia, Subrajyoti, Harun, John, Nabiha, Disha, Humaid, Abdul Ghani, Shiraz Banerjee, Waliamai, Anand, Ramesh, Ashray Pradhan, Ganesh Ravi, Noor Abdul Ghaffar, and on and on. I can read out all the 557 students of grade 10 and grade 12. But Principal Saab will never invite me again because I'll take all the time. Know that I've always been fond of all of you, and I've been following all on your progress with the principal, because you are the India of tomorrow. Boys and girls, I'm sure you will move in life and create a niche for yourself. Whether you become an engineer, doctor, scientist, pilot, lawyer, accountant, or a civil servant, and countless other professions. Some of you may join advertising also, or banking for that matter. I just want to implore my dear outgoing students, always see yourselves as good ambassadors of the school, the great institution, and never allow selfish interest to blemish the integrity you have nurtured over the years in this great institution. Be kind and good to people you meet on your way up. Allow the words of God guide you as your journey to greatness. Think big, think good thoughts, and be optimistic in whatever you are doing. Remember the values that we all have been given at home, and be a good human being first and last. Take good care of your parents. And no matter what, remember your teachers with respect. I will repeat it myself. They are the ones who molded you all these years. Remember, if you were to skin yourself alive and make bathroom slippers of that skin and give them to a teacher to use it even once in a day, you will not be able to repay for one lecture of theirs. Be a proud Indian and make India proud of you. I will say a few lines from my university anthem. जो अब्र यहाँ से उठेगा वो सारे जहां पर बरसेगा, खुद अपने चमन पर बरसेगा, गैरों के चमन पर बरसेगा, ये अब्र हमेशा बरसा है, ये अब्र हमेशा बरसेगा. I bid you farewell, grade 12th. I welcome you to the new fold, grade 10th, and wish you best of luck in your days ahead. May God bless you and us all. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your memory power is very strong. You remember this name of my students. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Old is always gold. You will be, and you will always remain in our hearts, and we will always have the pleasure to invite you as our honorable guest. Wherever you are, you will always get an invitation from our school, because you have been very dedicated and you have been very lovable to our students. I remember the moments when you visited to our school during the graduation ceremony. So the students have cherished the memories and they have preserved the photographs. So, sir, we admire you and will always be with you. Thank you very much, sir, for your inspirational words. Now, हजारों उलझने राहों में और कोशिशें बेहिसाब, हजारों उलझने राहों में और कोशिशें बेहिसाब, इसी का नाम है जिंदगी, चलते रहिए जनाब. With these words, I request our honorable chairman, Dr. Irfan Hamid Khan Sahab, to address the August gathering. Sir, please.
Hello, I'm audible? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good evening and Assalamu alaikum to one and all. Happy Independence Day to all parents, teachers, students, and honorable guests, and all the parents also. On this occasion of 75th Independence Day, we are celebrating the felicitation of our students. It's an honor for us to celebrate this together. And I congratulate the parents for constant advice or help to the students in this difficult situation of pandemic, Corona, this is going on, very hard time is going on in a whole world. And students are trying to learn new ideas, new ways from online studies, like going on through their YouTubes with the teachers' helps and different questions, different answers, and very difficult time they are facing, but still they have come out with flying colors. And I thank to all the members who have higher board members, president, and the observer of our school for constant support to our school management committee and everybody. And I expect from the students more better results next year, and hope schools will reopen in near future and you will be meeting your friends physically. Now you are only online meeting. Now you can meet, inshallah, future on advice from Ministry of Education. And thanks, Principal Sir, for organizing such a wonderful program. Thank you. Over to Fakhruddin sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we are very much honored to have our academic subcommittee member, Dr. Asma Sheikh. I request very honorably to Madam Asma, please speak few words on this occasion. Madam Asma, if, am I audible? Dr. Asma, please. Nadeem sir.
Nadeem sir?
सर शायद नहीं है सर, लीव कर दिए, दूसरे हैं कोई अस्मा बोल के, अस्मा मैडम पूरा नाम लिखा है, नहीं है सर,
नहीं छोड़ कर लीव.
Okay, thank you very much. Failure will never overtake me. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. With these words,
if Shiva is there, you can ask Shiva.
Okay. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. May I request Mr. Shiv Balan, our member of school managing committee, sir, if you are there, kindly speak few words to the students so that they can also listen you before leaving the school. Sir, Shiv Balan, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Fakhruddin sir. Thank you, Principal sir, for arranging such an event. And I also would like to thank higher board members to be part of this, and Asim sir to join us to encourage our students. And I would like to extend my congratulations to every student who have appeared for the exams. And I wish them all the best. And as everyone of us are aware of it, the situations were not that normal. We had an abnormal situation where we had to exert our efforts. And during this pandemic situation, I'd like to definitely give a very big applause to the teachers and the school administrations also to work in such a way that there was never an interruptions during these pandemic situations. And the students have exerted their complete efforts, and I would like to congratulate them. And as being said by the previous members, the actual competition is going to be ahead, like you're going to enter a new world, and your efforts are to be recognized in future as well. I wish you all the best. Keep continuing, keep shining, and be always forward in the competitions. And you should definitely prove that you're a product of IAS Jubail. Thank you so much. Congratulations and happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Without cooperation of managing committee and our authorities, nothing could have been possible. Thank you very much for all your efforts, guidance, and always helping and inspiring us. Now, very hardworking and dedicated officiating ex-vice principal of the girls section, Madam Aisha Tazeen. I request her to kindly propose vote of thanks. Madam Aisha Tazeen.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, yes.
Let's be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming influencers who make our soul blossom. Venerated chief guest, esteemed guest of honor, honorable chairman, members of management committee, exuberant principal, diligent principals of IIS Dammam, IIS Jeddah, Dune School, MOC of the program, supervisors, teachers, flamboyant luminaries of the day, and dear parents. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening.
Walaikum salam.
Happy Independence Day. It's my privilege to have been asked to propose the vote of thanks on this ecstatic occasion. At the outset, I would like to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for having blessed us to assemble here at this virtual venue to celebrate the success of our students. By the very mercy of Almighty, the board results 2021 preponderated the pandemic. I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude to the Observer, Embassy of India, Second Secretary, Embassy of India, and Observer of International Indian Schools in the Kingdom, Janab Asim Anwar Sahab, for his gracious presence and graceful presentation. Sir, your presence has certainly added an unbeatable fragrance and flavor to this program. And your fantabulous speech not only inspired the students, but to all the staff members like me to aspire high. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to Mrs. Niyati Paruthi ma'am for her decorous presence and presentation. Ma'am, your presence has certainly motivated the students and staff of IIS Jubail as always. I would take this opportunity to thank Janab Irfan Saeed Sahab and Janab Awais Patni Sahab, dear elegant higher board members. Your presence has really made a difference to our program. Now I take this opportunity to thank our mentor, a person who is very close to our hearts as a guide with his vibrant face, none other than our own ex-high board member, Janab Abdul Ghafoor Dani Sahab, for his gracious presence and the speech that came out from his heart and struck our hearts. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I place on record the ever-striking surah recitation by Dr. Irfanullah and also calling out the names of the best performers. I would thank Chairman Dr. Irfan Hamid Khan, sir, for his presence. Sir, your words of wisdom infused great value to us. I would express my thanks to all the management committee members for their presence. Indeed, your presence has energized us. I express my gratitude to our principal, Dr. Naushad Ali sir, for his meticulous planning and monitoring to make this program a resounding
Okay, carry on.
मैडम अनम्यूट कर लीजिए मैडम. Aisha madam, unmute and speak please.
Hello.
Yeah, audible, madam. Please continue.
I thank Mrs. Mehnaz Fareed madam, Principal IIS Dammam, Dr. Muzaffar Hussain, Principal IIS Jeddah, Mr. Muhammad Amir Khan, Principal Dunes International School Al Jubail. I express my gratitude to MOC Fakhruddin sir of the meeting for his outstanding comparing as always by adding a flavor in the form of Urdu couplets. Those are very motivating and energizing, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
I express my thanks to the supervisor for their presence and presentation. I express my heartfelt thanks to IT admin, Mr. Nadimullah Sharif, for his technical expertise to conduct this program flawlessly. I express my heartfelt thanks and lots of blessings to all the luminaries of the day, all the pass outs of the 10th and 12th, including 3 speakers, Miss Vaishnavi, Miss Shirsa Banerjee, and Master Haran Jacob, for their wonderful speeches. Dear future technocrats, you're simply amazing. Keep shining always. IAS Jubail looks forward to see you as great global leaders. Inshallah, Ameen. I would express my thanks to all the teachers of 10th and 12th for their stupendous hard work and intense professionalism in raising the bar of quality education in IAS Jubail. I would place on record the everlasting cooperation of the parent community who is exceptionally decent. I thank one and all